In this video, we are going to create an expert advisor that utilizes the Awesome Oscillator indicator and implements trailing stops. Let's see how we can do that. To start, we need to open MetaEditor, which can be done by clicking on the little icon or by pressing F4 in MetaTrader. The first step in our code is to include the CTrade class from the standard library. This class provides simplified trading methods like PositionOpen and PositionModify, which will be used to manage trade operations. We instantiate a CTrade object with default parameters, which will handle all the trade operations, including position management. Next, we define several strategy configuration parameters. These parameters are adjustable in the Expert Advisor properties. The LookbackBars parameter defines the historical range for highs and lows, measured in candles, with a valid range of 1 to 1,000 candles. The MinCandlesBack parameter specifies the minimum age for a valid high or low, with a range of 5 to 50 candles. The TrailingOffset parameter is the safety margin for the trailing stop, measured in points, ranging from 1 to 20. The FastPeriod and SlowPeriod parameters define the periods for the fast and slow simple moving averages, SMA, with default values of 5 and 34, respectively. We then declare global variables and handles to store state between ticks and indicator data. The AO handle variable is used to store the handle for the Awesome Oscillator indicator. The AO buffer array stores the Awesome Oscillator values, while the price data array stores the open, high, low, and close OHLC price data. The expert initialization function, onInit, is executed once at the start of the expert advisor to set up the indicator. We create an Awesome Oscillator indicator handle for the current symbol and the H1 timeframe. We configure the arrays as time series, meaning the newest data will be at index 0. The function then returns a success code, indicating that the initialization was successful. The open-by-position function is responsible for executing market orders with a specified lot size. We retrieve the current ask price using symbol info double with the symbol _ask parameter. We then open a long position with the following parameters: the current symbol, an order type of buy, a position size of 0.10 lots, which is 10 micro lots, the entry price at the current ask, and both the initial stop loss and take profit are set to 0, effectively disabling them. A comment, AO position, is added to the position. Similarly, the open sell position function executes market orders for sell trades. We retrieve the current bid price using symbol info double with the symbol _bid parameter. We open a short position with the current symbol, an order type of sell, a position size of 0. 10 lots, the entry price at the current bid, and both the initial stop loss and take profit are set to 0, effectively disabling them. The same comment, AO position, is added to the position. The onTick function is the main price update function, executed on every tick. This is where the core strategy logic is implemented. We begin by retrieving historical price data for analysis, copying H1 candle data for the lookback period into the price data array. We also copy the calculated Awesome Oscillator values into the AO buffer array for trend analysis. We then check the position status to determine if there are any open positions and their type. We initialize a Boolean variable, hasOpenPosition, to false and set the current position type to position_type_buy as a default value. We iterate through all open positions to find relevant ones, checking if each position belongs to the current symbol. If a matching position is found, we mark that an open position exists and store its type. We exit the loop after finding the first matching position. The trading logic is based on the Awesome Oscillator trend. For a buy condition, we check if the Awesome Oscillator has crossed above 0. If there are no open positions, we open a new buy position. If there is an open buy position, we identify the low point for the trailing stop by finding the index of the lowest low in the lookback period. We ensure that the low is at least MinCandlesBack old and that the current price is above the identified low. We then calculate the trailing stop level by adding the trailing offset, converted to points, to the low price. The process trailing stop function is called to update the stop loss for the buy position. For a sell condition, we check if the Awesome Oscillator has crossed below 0. If there are no open positions, we open a new sell position. If there is an open sell position, we identify the high point for the trailing stop by finding the index of the highest high in the lookback period. We ensure that the high is at least MinCandlesBack old and that the current price is below the identified high. We calculate the trailing stop level by subtracting the trailing offset, converted to points, from the high price. The process trailing stop function is called to update the stop loss for the sell position. The process trailing stop function manages the trailing stop for both buy and sell positions. We iterate through all open positions, selecting each position by its ticket number. We apply filters to ensure the position matches the specified type and belongs to the current chart symbol. We retrieve the current stop loss value and update it based on the position type. For buy positions, the stop loss is updated if the new level is higher than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. For sell positions, the stop loss is updated if the new level is lower than the current stop or if there is no existing stop loss. Once we have completed coding, we press F7 to compile the code. If this was too fast for you or if you don't understand what all the code is doing, you may want to check out the premium course on our website or watch one of the basic videos first. If the compilation is successful, we go back to MetaTrader by pressing F4 or clicking on the icon. Back in MetaTrader, we press Ctrl and Alt to start the strategy tester. We select the expert advisor that we have just created, enable the visual mode, and start a strategy test. We should see the expert advisor on the chart, executing trades based on the Awesome Oscillator and managing trailing stops. If you are already a premium course member and have an idea for a video like this one, feel free to send us an email. In this video, we have learned how to create an expert advisor that uses the Awesome Oscillator indicator and trailing stops with a few lines of MQL code. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.